What is going on, everybody out there? How is everybody doing out there on this wonderful day? So, I had an idea a little while back for a video, and I kind of want to ask the question myself. And the question is, can you catch a fish on a clear bait? Counter question to that is, will a fish bite a clear bait? What do I mean by clear bait? I mean, we're going to take this cup, 1 3/4 cup of plastisol, and we're going to cook it, and we're going to suck every bubble we possibly can out of it and shoot the baits with just the plastisol, just the plastic. That means no pigment, no glitter, no hollow shift, no powders, no nothing. Just 100% clear baits. And we're going to put them on a tray today, this morning, and we're going to let them cure for a little bit, and we're going to take them to a spot to fish this evening. So we're going to answer this question after we make these baits today. So that is the question. Can we catch a fish on a clear bait? Well, only time will tell. I think the first mold we're going to get out is the 5-inch stick baits, because I think we might have a chance to catch a fish on one of them. And we're going to shoot multiple molds today with this same cup of plastisol. This is Worm Blend from Dead On Plastic. I understand that Dead On Plastic has what they call a red label, which is a very crystal clear plastisol. This is not it. This is just the regular Dead On Plastic. So it's going to be like what I would call like a thick clear. You're going to be able to tell it's a bait and stuff like that, but I still think it might or it might not catch a fish. Only time will tell. But let's get this cooking. Let's vacuum the crap out of it, get every bubble we possibly can, and let's make some really awesome clear baits. All right, we got this. Look at that. No bubbles in there, up to temperature. Of course, I did it really nice and slowly so I wouldn't get any kind of burning in the plastisol at all. Let's do this. Nice full injector. Nice and slow. Hold a little bit of pressure. All right, let's move on to the next one. So we're going to do both these molds. We'll have 10 worms to play with. I'm going to hold a little pressure. I'm going to pour some in the top of this. All right, there's that. And we're going to try to keep this up to temperature slowly. I may remelt all the excess here in a little bit and try to get one more good pull with it. But I got a bunch of molds sitting over here to the left that we are definitely going to shoot. So we have all kinds of chances to try to answer that question. All right, we're going to let them cool down for a little bit. We'll open them up and take a good look at them. All right, who's ready to see some clear stick worms? I am. So let's get these out of here. Come on out there. Oh yeah, they worked. Look at that. Can't even see them, can you? Check that out. That is cool. Yeah, look at that. Check that out. We did pretty good. There's a few bubbles in there, but that's pretty sweet and pretty clear. All right. Let's see this other one. Oh yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool? That is cool. Let's get one out and take a good look at it. So I ain't got nothing to brag, but I mean, like, hope you guys can see that. We're going to take that to a spot and see if we can catch any fish on it. That's some pretty good plastisol. All right, everybody, so here's round 2. I did the slouches and the 2-inch crappie slayers. Let's see how these came out. Oh yeah, check that out. Look at that. Yeah, sweet. Vacuumed it again and everything like that. So yeah, these are coming out great. Hard to see them. All right, 2-inch crappie slayers. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Yes. Yes, look at that. Crystal clear, crystal clear. All right, those will work. Sweet. All right, everybody, so here is our tray of clear baits. So we got some stick baits, we got some little grubs, we got some trout worms, some slouches, some 2-inch crappie slayers, the G3, Check that thing out. Isn't that cool looking? That is cool. We got 2 of them, and we got 2 G4s. Check that out. That is cool. I ain't gonna put any eyes on them or anything like that. We're gonna keep them clear. So we're gonna let these cure for a while. It's mid-morning. We're gonna take these out this evening. So I'll see you then. All right, everybody, we are at our fishing spot this evening, and with my buddy and his son, we're out here on a farm pond, and I got the bag of baits. Look at all those clear baits in one bag and stuff like that. So I've rigged up a float rig. I think the first thing I want to do, I want to find one of these teeny tiny grubs, just like that, and we'll put that on there. We'll throw this for a few minutes. If it doesn't get any action, then we'll move on to something else. All right, look at all this grass out here in front of me. I have a float rig with the little grub. We're gonna see if anything happens. Here we go. First cast with clear baits. All right, we're trying. I got one. I caught one on the clear bait. Yes. Yes. A bluegill on the clear bait. Check that out. It worked. This little grub caught this little bluegill. Ouch. Oh, bluegill, where'd you go, buddy? I was making you famous. Ugh. All right. Thank you so much. We got him back out there. Sweet. All right, let's move on to the next bait. All right, so we caught our bluegill. Now it's time to catch a bass. I put a wacky rig on here. I'm gonna throw it, see if this works. So I put a jig head on, wacky rigged this. Now we're just kind of jigging the bottom until I find something that I gotta reel it in because it's full of scum. This might be a bite. Yes. Oh, no, 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 no. That was the weighted Senko. Oh, I almost did it. Almost did it. Oh, did you see the ripples from the fish? Oh, man. All right, let me clean up my mess here on my hook and I'll get back with y'all. All right, we have reached the corner of the pond. Got the little grub with me and a wacky rig weighted Senko. And some movement over there on the other shoreline. Let's try it, see what happens. I think I hooked right into the seaweed when I first did that. Oh, scared of something. Probably was looking at it. Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. There he goes. There we go. Yes. Yes. Get in here, boy. Yes. 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 Heck yeah. All right, we caught this guy on a clear Senko. Yes. Can't pop it out. There we go. Oh. All right, let's let this guy go. Check that out. On the clear Senko. Nice. We'll take that every day of the week. Yes. We got some action back on the bluegill rig here. Oh, no, I don't know what that... Oh, yes. Oh, yes. What is this? Did I just catch a bass on a little tiny grub? Yes. Look at that. And way bigger than the last one. Heck yeah. Whoa. Whoa. These things are mean. Look at that. That's freaking awesome. I'll take that. That's all. Oh, there we go. Good throw in the water. Okay, he's back in the water. I'm doing terrible on my let goes today. I just caught something else on the little tiny grub.
That looks like a monster. No. Yeah.
Holy cow. on the little tiny grub.
Maybe they want something small since it's so hot.
Yeah. Look at that. Another one on the grub. And he bit the tail off. That's pretty cool. Look at him swimming like that. That's pretty neat. Look at that. He bit the tail off. We'll take that. We'll take that. All right, so we're going to try this swim bait before it gets too dark. I don't think it's going to work because there's a lot of scum, but we're going to try. I'm going to let it sink for a second too. Tried to slouch. Didn't work so good. Nothing, but no scum either. That's good. Yeah, this is a good side of the pond. It's deeper over here. Ooh! We had a bite. We had a nibble, or I bumped into a turtle. One of the two. Got him! Got him! On the 3-inch G3 swim bait, yes! On the clear bait, yes, yes! Oh my God, I cannot believe this is working. Oh my God. Get out of there. There we go. Look at that! Yes, let me see my bait. Oh, come here. Yes, look at that. He screwed it up pretty good too, but we'll fix that. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Sweet. All right, so we have not used the trout worm yet. So I threw it on here. We'll see if we can catch a bluegill or a sunfish or something. Maybe even a bass, since I caught 2 bass on a little tiny grub. It is getting dark out. Give it a little jiggles. Oh. Oh. Oh, I had one on. Had one on. He bit my tail off. Yeah. We'll throw it back out there. See if he comes back. Bit my tail off. Isn't that amazing that they can still see that?
Oh yeah.
That's unbelievable.
They can sense it too.
And there's no scent or anything on this. Yeah. Amazing. I actually thought this might be a joke. All right, everybody, we have put a new trout magnet on. We know it works. Just bit the tail off. We'll see if anything comes for it. We're just gonna jig this around a little bit, play around for just a few minutes, but we have successfully caught fish on everything but the slouch, the trout worm. Of course, I did not use the G4, but we did catch one on the G3. So we just did it again. We just caught something else on the trout magnet. It's another bass. I'll be dipped. This is awesome. Heck yeah. I don't even know if I've ever caught this many fish at this pond before, like this. Holy cow. All right. I think that's gonna do it, everybody. See you back at the shop. All right, everybody, so we are back in the shop. It's the very next day. We did make those baits yesterday. We did take them fishing, and it worked. We caught fish on the clear bait. So here's like the leftover stick bait from the bass I caught. You can actually see like where it raked its mouth against it. Tore it up pretty good. See, look at that. There's no salt in that or anything. Still tore it up and stuff like that. Caught a fish on the G3 in clear, which was awesome. That's my first fish on the G3. I really haven't had a chance to take it to the river. I think I've tested out the G3 one time. I was trying to figure out what kind of hook set I wanted for it and stuff like that, and it worked pretty good. So, starting off the video, I didn't know, but I kind of assumed that I could catch a bluegill. I could put the smaller, like, you know, little grub from Epic Bait Molds on there, kind of jiggled around with a float rig. I thought for sure I'd catch a bluegill, and we did. And then I was like, all right, I got the bluegill off of it. Let's try to catch a bass. And I tried and tried and tried and tried, and finally a bass took off with it, and I missed it. And I was like, oh man, there was my chance to, like, you know, really make to see if this, clear plastic works, stuff like that. And I was like, maybe it was a fluke, maybe it was a reaction stuff. Then I kept trying, and finally we did. We caught a bass on the 5-inch stick bait, and I was like, yes, and everything like that. And then I kind of had like some dead time there. Nothing was really biting. I threw the stick bait around a bunch of times. Then I put the slouch on, nothing from the slouch. It was a very scummy pond where I was at the time and stuff like that. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back and see if I can catch any more bluegill. And then we started catching bass on this smaller stuff. I caught a bass on the little tiny grub. I caught a bass on the trout worm. I caught a bass, I think, even on the 2-inch crappie slayer. I'm not so sure. And then I was like, holy cow, we're catching bass on the smaller stuff. My buddy did mention that maybe the bass were just really sluggish right now because it's been very, very hot here, and they're just kind of pecking at bugs or smaller stuff instead of chasing the bigger stuff. Maybe he's right. I don't know. Something like that. And then at the end, when we caught the bass on the G3, I was super excited. I was like, all right, mission fulfilled. We caught bass. We caught bluegill. And here's the crazy thing. We caught more bass than we caught bluegill, which I thought it would be, if I even caught fish, I thought it would be way different. I thought we were like looking for like that one bass and maybe a few bluegill. But we caught him. So huge shout out to the person that let me fish the pond. I'm really good friends with the farmer that owns that pond. Huge shout out to my buddy and his son that came fishing with me. We had a blast, had a good time and stuff like that, and it worked. So leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you thought about this. We proved that clear baits work, at least in a farm pond and stuff like that. Maybe I need to do a version 2 of this and take it to the river. Sometimes ponds are easier than rivers. Sometimes rivers are easier than ponds. I don't know. So that's been a debate for a long, long time and stuff like that. Definitely in the future, I think I need to try this a different way. Maybe we need to get Dead On Plastic's Red Label, which is crystal clear plastic, and give it a try. Maybe take it to the same pond and stuff like that. But like I said, I do have plenty of these left over, so I think I will take these to other places and see if a fish will bite a clear bait. So, but that's going to do it for this one. I appreciate you watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.